Hello, hello. Welcome to teamfortress.tv on Twitch. We're live right now bringing you what is this, Division 2, Week 4B, excuse me, between BLANC Esports and BoxTap. We got Caleb on the microphone and Lucer on the cameras, and I am Xattuu. We're coming live right now. Just so you guys know, Lucer's been putting in a lot of effort here. If you guys want to give Lucer a free $100, please spam the give please emote in chat. That'd be very thankful. Each emote gives Lucer $100 for free. How are you guys doing today?
I'm doing just great. How are you?
I'm pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to this match. You know, I've been scrimming both of these teams on and off for the past few weeks. I actually, the other day, I scrimmed both of these teams in the same day. It was very fun. So I'm looking forward to this match. I think it's going to be a pretty even match coming up here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I've casted a BoxTap match before, which was probably, honestly, the best match I've casted so far this season. It was really, really close. They ultimately lost that one on process. But I always love seeing what crazy strats Lucrative pulls out. Always a player to watch, and yeah, I'm really excited.
Yeah, so who are your players on BoxTap that you're going to be watching out for here, Caleb?
Well, Lucrative, obviously, you know, he has a lot of experience, and, like, presumably main caller, so just looking to him to guide the team. Also, Golden, I remember, played really, really well last time I casted, so I'm going to be looking for great stuff from Golden. Flescore, really everyone on this roster, I think, played really well as far as I've seen them, so if they can, I know last time they struggled a little bit at the beginning to find their footing, and it probably was what ultimately costed them that match, was just how long it took for them to get into the game. So if they can come out of the gate strong, I think they have a very strong chance to win this.
I agree. I think BoxTap's going to be a little bit stronger on this map as opposed to Process just because of their soldiers, specifically Zia.
Yeah.
I think he's playing Roamer. He has always been putting up big numbers on this map. I'm looking for him to put on the big flanks and do a lot of damage. Golden as well. The only concern on this team is W Bacon. He's a little bit of a newer player. Kind of gets caught out. Often his positioning isn't the best, especially with these fast-paced, lucrative strats. You know, as an ex-invite player, he's going to be wanting to move fast, and can his medic keep up with him? That's what I'm going to be looking for. Over on the side of BLANC, though, we got I mean, this is the classic BLANC lineup. You know, we got Krajan, Xanda, Muse, Sleepy, and Terry, of course, with the new addition of Don Dorito on the scout class. This is a very strong roster. For me, the standout players are going to be Sleepy, especially on these mids. We're going to be watching Sleepy. He does a lot of damage on these mids with Xanda and Don Dorito on the cleanup as well. It's going to be strong. And then Terry does like to run crits on last, so we're going to be seeing some crits probably.
Always love seeing the crits, especially on Gullywash. You can get those really nice surprise crits and some big plays. I love the alias Don Dorito. I'm going to be watching him just so I can see that name flashing across my screen.
Sounds good to me. Another player that is going to look out for is Krajan and Zia. I think the Roamer battle here is going to be very important. Actually, I don't know if they're playing Roamer. They're just soldier classes. Soldier roles don't exist anymore.
Just soldiers.
I'm watching Krajan and Zia. Those are going to be my two big main soldier players for this map. See what they are able to pull out of the box here.
Yeah, I'm interested to see like what the matchup is going to look like between these two teams. The first round, I feel like could set the tone for the rest of the match. I want to see how they tackle this first mid. We do have 12 in server. I'm not sure when they're going to be going live. But yeah, I want to see some unconventional strategies. I'd like to see some innovation.
You got Lucrative in the server, so that's what you're going to see. That's what you came here to see, and that's what you're going to get. Yeah, I'm going to honestly the first mid. I'm assuming that Sleepy's going to be walking forward aggressively with his medic and scouts, and it's pretty much like if they can get that damage down, and if they can clean up on those kills, that will be telling of who. I mean, like whether like who's going to win this first mid. You know, the aggression come out from one team. They either get the kills or they wipe. Those are the only two options right now.
Yeah, and like getting those, like wiping the other team on mid, it can turn into some fast rounds. It can also turn into some big stalemates on last. I'm hoping we don't spend too much time there with just one team trying to push last, as is sometimes very frequent to happen on Gully Wash. I'm hoping for some more fast-paced action, teams taking risks, making plays where they can, which I have a fair degree of confidence that it's going to happen, as one of the teams is going ready. That will be BLANC. We're just waiting for BoxTap to ready up now.
Yeah. I mean, this map does tend to stalemate out. I don't know if you guys remember, but the back in the days of Sparkle Gang, putting the level 3 Sentry and the Teleporter up in River. I mean, I think we all are hoping it doesn't come to that, but the stalemates are long here, potentially.
Yeah, we're just watching. Sorry, keep going.
Just to follow up here, both teams right now are currently 5-2 in the Div 2 standings. This match is pretty big. I think both these teams are definitely playoff contenders. You know, they're going to be making it into playoffs, so I think this could be a potential like playoff preview, if you will. You know, going into it. We're going to see probably these teams play again in playoffs, if not, you know, later on. So this will be this is probably the two of the best teams around right now in Div 2 currently.
Yeah, looking at the current standings, I mean, near the top of Div 2, there's a lot of teams with very similar records. They're both 5-2. BLANC Esports is currently number 3 ranked, and BoxTap is number 5, so very close there. Rounds 1, 30 for BLANC, 20 for BoxTap, so a pretty decent discrepancy there. But at the same time, there are so many reasons that can happen, and it comes down to a matter of playstyle and also the teams you're going up against. So, you know, something to keep in mind, but ultimately take it with a grain of salt. But yeah, I mean, this match is going to be, you know, vital for either of these teams' playoff hopes. Any match you win against another playoff potential team is going to be a benefit for you, not just in the sense of the standings, but also just for your team morale. Losing a big match like this against a competitive team can be a pretty big blow, as I imagine it was the other night.
Looks like...
Oh, yep. Are we going ready?
Looks like they're trying to get a med fight for the stream. Golden wants a med fight for the stream currently.
Oh, fantastic!
I think they're arguing over what color they want, and I think that they are trying to med fight for colors.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
The classic pug strat. The ritual.
I say we let them fight. I want to see them fight.
Oh yeah, I'm watching Terry with that solemn vow.
I say they fight, but I don't know if we can get a. Oh, we're just gonna ready up. We're not gonna see that fight. All right, Caleb. Let's go to this first mid. Who are you watching right now? Run me through this first mid here.
All right, I'm going to be watching Sleepy on this first mid. You've given me some pretty big expectations. I'm going to be looking for him to walk forward, do a lot of damage, and have his scouts on that cleanup. So here he is, rolling after the choke. Takes a pretty decent amount of damage from his rollout, but he's getting the sticks.
Red team going entirely through choke. They brought their medic, soldier, and scout through choke with them, so no one's going through big door. I thought it was very interesting on the roll here. Terry's very low at the start, though, and Sleepy is going to be walking forward now with the soldier bomb on the side. Here comes the blue team, though. They're walking forward.
Yeah, that was a really interesting mid from BLANC, and I guess it's not over, but yeah, only Z alive with 3 health on the side of BoxTap. They sent everyone through choke, no one at big door, and just decided to collapse on BoxTap in a way that worked out really well for them. They weren't expecting it, and you know, BoxTap's going to have to be ready for that kind of strategy as BLANC is capping the second point.
Yeah, that was a very interesting rollout there from BoxTap. They brought their medic and their scout through choke. I'm not sure what the plan was there. I think it was to avoid Sleepy's early damage in big door, but then he just walked forward, got a couple frags, and that was it. You see the Uber coming in here through Shutter already. The entirety of BoxTap's in spawn besides a demo and a soldier underneath the point. They're gonna get no frags with the Uber. They're actually gonna lose out Zia and Creation are gonna trade, and they're gonna lose Sleepy. This is a failed last push. I think that was just poorly played, poorly executed from the side of BLANC, as Muse is gonna die there at the very end.
Yeah, I think just a little rushed, a little over hasty. I think if they took a little bit more time to set up their push, they just popped immediately through the shutter, thought they could take the round you know, in a similar way to the where they took the mid, just catching everyone off guard and taking it really fast.
Yeah.
Just a little too hot.
Yeah, Lucrative loves playing in water. That he just sits there and is hanging out in there, and they didn't pressure him at all. This is very interesting though. W Bacon has not been building his Uber at all. He's only just got his Uber now, and Terry's already got another Uber back. So the very poor building from the side of BoxTap. They're gonna walk forward expecting an Uber advantage. They're gonna pop out, but Terry's already got his Uber, and now this is very dangerous for W Bacon. Can he get out of here? He's got no scout to run him out. He is gonna make it out of choke. As we see the Uber's trade and a soldier's caught behind Zia. He's gonna go down. We see some chasing happening in Big Door, but no one else is gonna die. Just Zia, who was stuck behind. We see Lucrative rotating the Big Door, trying to shut down the BLANC aggression on the floor right now. But I think we're just going to stabilize here and go back to building some Uber charges, as there are a couple of hurt players on BLANC. They do look like they want to get in through choke here, though.
Yeah, that was really well played by Terry. And look at this aggression through the choke by Don Dorito, just getting the meat shots in. Oh, Golden takes him out, but that was really good survivability by him. Mouse takes out Golden, and Xanda goes down as well, so this push may be a little bit stuffed, but still, I like the initiative from BLANC, even though both of their scouts go down, and, you know, they managed to equalize that Uber. They're at a little bit of a disadvantage now, as BoxTap is rolling into mid, a big bomb from Zia, and Lucrative's actually going to go down, so that's going to sign maybe the ability for BLANC to re-push, but no, the spam is just too much on the point from BoxTap.
Yeah, the spawns didn't come in quite quick enough for BLANC to feel comfortable re-pushing. Now they do. They have the Uber here, no demo. They're going to force a trade here on Zia. They are going to lose their demo. This is a terrible Uber from the side of BLANC. They seem caught in two minds of what they want to do, go in and take the trade or just back out and not use their Uber at all, and force them to drop their demo and use their Uber. That's a little rough. There's just some miscommunication. I like the idea from Terry to back out there and try not to use the Uber. The idea was there. It just wasn't executed correctly because it looked like Sleepy just wanted to go in and deal the damage because the no demo on the side of BoxTap. So we're getting a 3-second point here on BoxTap. BLANC's gonna be on last, and they're gonna be building that sentry gun at the top right of spawn, which does get spammed down pretty early.
Yeah, that was good initiative from BoxTap to get the sentry down early. You could see Xanda just whacking it with the wrench, trying to save it however he could, but not going to be enough. He sets it up again on the left side, and as Flescore jumps in trying to get any damage, Owen down as well, both to Don Dorito, so good cleanup work from him. And that's gonna schedule the attempted push out from BLANC. Don Dorito leading the charge. I've loved his aggressive play so far, as Crazian is back on last, just waiting for any potential backcaps.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I like this push out. There's not really too much aggression here, too much damage on this red team, but we are going to see Blue and BLANC back out back in the lobby. They lost Xanda. They're just gonna concede their losses and back up back to last. They tried to do something, but they took a little too long when the spawns came in, and they weren't able to get enough damage to get a pick. We already see a lot of aggression in their last year from Flescore. He's gonna get some damage onto Terry and go down. This is another double stack from Flescore and Owen. Let's see what BLANC decides to do here with this time with the 2 down. They are going to try to go up top, it seems. And Zia's there to try and stymie that push for a bit. There are a couple pipes getting landed up top as well, so there's just some very low soldiers up top on BLANC. Here comes the bomb in from Muse. He is going to get nothing, though. He's going to get destroyed by Golden. Zia's in the backline, though, as Crazian just waddles through the choke and trades out with Zia. That's like the 3rd or 4th Crazian Zia trade I've seen.
I'd imagine it's going to happen several times again in this match. BLANC is back on their last. Xattuu putting up another sentry in that conventional spot. The stick is coming in from Lucrative already, though, trying to take it down. The Uber is in through Shutter.
Oh, no.
Not
no,
really
Golden.
accomplishing anything. Terry,
Golden, you gotta hit that guy. He's standing still, Golden. Please. I mean, that was a way better Uber for the side of BLANC. They didn't really have people to chase there. I think Don Dorito was working the flank, and we had their Xanda building a sentry gun, so no scout chase available. It was just a solo onto Sleepy as soon as Terry decided that he wanted to use his Uber. Still no off classes on the side of BoxTap. I'm kind of surprised that we haven't seen any, even though they keep continually double sack. Here comes another sack from Flescore. He's gonna have 35 deaths by the end of this game. They do get the sentry and they get Xanda down, so that's a re-trade. There's another guy coming in. This is a 4-player sack for 1 Xanda and his sentry gun. Only W Bacon and Lucrative alive, but W Bacon's completely out. He's all the way by their forward spawn. It's just Lucrative for it. So that means W Bacon's only at 50% right now. Meanwhile, Terry's got a full 100% Uber charge. How How do you let that happen as box tap? That's inexcusable. At any level of play, that's 100% inexcusable to not be building your Uber in that situation. That is very bad. So we're going to see this whole Uber charge advantage from Terry, but he doesn't know.
Yeah, there's no
W Bacon 100% should have had that Uber, so they just don't know about that advantage. That's wild.
Yeah, it just looked like a little coordination issue on the side of Box Tap, but W Bacon got disconnected from Lucrative, and Lucrative maybe just playing his own game over there. But now the Ubers have evened out, because BLANC was not aware that they had that amount of advantage, and Box Tap is just holding mid, firing some spam through the choke. Neither team wanted to make a move as of yet. You can see Creation trying to move into that little baby door area, trying to get a little bit of spam out, see what's there. There's nothing there, but he's going to back off just a little bit. Flescore's firing some rockets over into big door, just rotating people around to all the different vantage points, making sure no one gets in, as both teams try to make a plan on how to move forward. How would you move forward in this situation if you're BLANC?
I would, if I was BLANC, I'd just be chilling right now, you know? You're on your second, you don't really want to make a nice mistake here. I would wait for Box Tap to do something. Box Tap really isn't doing anything. There's two major ways of breaking this hold on second, which is sending a soldier in through choke, which it looks like they're going to do now. Here comes Flescore in, onto Terry. Terry gets a pack, but he does have to use, that's a kind of a collapse from the scouts in BLANC. They're not going to get the kill on the soldier before he gets more than a couple of rockets off. The Lucrative dies, however, though. I didn't see how that happened, so it's 2 down on the side of Box Tap. They are going to come forward with this full Uber advantage, though. They are going to lose Zia instantly. They are going to trade out with Muse, though, but they still didn't have to use their Uber. So this is looking all right. Actually, it's looking more than all right. This is looking pretty dang good for the side of Box Tap and W Bacon with this Uber. Terry is going to be positioning himself up top to not get caught out by this Uber, as the team of Box Tap's going to be pushing through big door. There are sticky traps in the lower entrance here. They are dead, though. So it's going to be kind of a free entrance, as BLANC just kind of backs out a second. If Box Tap are fast enough, they should be going into last right now. I want to see them pushing now. They are a little slow. Here they come through main. Terry's only at 75% Uber, as this Uber's going to come into last. Terry dies instantly.
Yeah, that was really good. And already there are players on the point from Box Tap wasting no time. The collapse from BLANC tries to come in, but it's not going to be enough, and that's 1-0 in favor of Box Tap.
That's wild. The point just got capped by a 23 health Flescore with 4 players around from BLANC. Just kind of slipped through and somehow got that cap off. I'm surprised that they won that fight. That was kind of a disorganized push from the side of Box Tap, but they did end up getting the time on the point, and that's what all you need in this game. We are going to see a big door rollout this time from the side of Box Tap as they come in. 2 high soldier bombs here. Not going to get much damage. They are going to go, both going to go very low, though, as Flescore dies and Xanda gets piped down by Lucrative. And I think that's going to, I don't know, Box Tap's just in the corner here, as Zia's just, bro, he's living with 1 health. He has no fear. Wow. He just did so much damage with 1 health that whole time. How did he manage that? He stood on top of the little fence over there and just rained rockets down on the BLANC team and got 2 kills. That's wild. Zia's my guy to watch right now. He's gonna be going forward here. Even Ubers right now. What are you looking for on the side of BLANC? No sentry gun this time on last, though.
I want to look for I would love to see a heavy right now from BLANC. I want to see a more like aggressive hold from them, and like that mid fight on the side of Box Tap was won really off the backs. I mean, obviously some great plays from Zia, but just their confidence moving forward, even when they were in disadvantaged heist position, they just like managed to keep moving forward, and BLANC was not prepared for it. So
I agree.
Now they have that level 2 sentry set up, as Box Tap is trying to figure out how they want to take this push, but not really rushing. I mean, they're up 1-0. They're in a comfortable position right now. They're not a team that likes slowing down very much, so I'd imagine to see something from them soon.
Yeah, they've been sacking quite a bit here on this last point. I don't like the sentry position from the side of BLANC. It's very easily spammed, and yeah, exactly. It's spammed so easily. They have been sacking players so much on the side of Box Tap. I'd be very afraid of trying to get up a gun just because their aggression and just the amount of stamina they have. Lucrative does die, however, though. I didn't see how that happened. I think it was happening while he was spamming the gun, as Zia's going to be trying to stuff the push up top. We see Muse just kind of waddling forward, shooting upward directs at a scout who's on the higher ground. That's never going to work out for you. No damage done, nobody died, nobody lost, so we're going to get back to last. Xanda's going to pick up the sniper class, which, again, like, I would rather see a heavier sentry gun. I agree with you, you know? If you put a gun over here on the left, it's going to deny a lot of the bombs from from box tap so that they can't get in quite as easily.
It's going
We're
back
just
on
gonna
that same
see.
spot, and he goes
Yeah,
down
it's just gonna
again.
get. I mean, you gotta change something up, man. We see a scout run into water here. I believe that is Owen, as he is underneath. Or Golden, excuse me. As he's gonna go down pretty much instantly. I just want to see an. Oh, here comes Owen. I don't know about that. You
Very
lost one
interesting.
already.
I mean, I think from the perspective of box tap, it's really just throwing bodies in. I don't know if they really expected to accomplish anything specific from that like
They're probably
sack
trying to get the force.
Yeah,
Oh,
but I think it's okay
Dondarito's
that
gonna
they
get
didn't.
really aggressive and go down. Yeah, maybe it is, but they're gonna come in and use the Uber instantly. And take me through this Uber trade here, Caleb.
So we see BLANC trying to stuff this choke, trying to keep Zia from getting out, but they don't succeed. And now here comes the repush from box tap. Sleepy is down very low, as is Terry. The health is not good on the side of BLANC. And here come the frags coming in. Terry down, Sleepy down. So only 2 alive for BLANC as box tap is capping up the second point. Lucrative, the one staying behind the cap. He did that on mid earlier. And now box tap is primed to go into this last. Scouts running towards the point. Golden picking up a few, and that's going to be an easy 2-0 in favor of box tap.
That was a very good Uber trade from the side of box tap. Golden got in behind in the Uber and made the entirety of BLANC Esports turn around to look at him. He got some good damage off, didn't die, stayed alive, and caused just so much havoc in the backline. Just caused so many people to look at him and still live. That's perfect scout flank play right there. I love it. We're gonna see Sleepy get a lot of really good damage off into Big Door right now. He's gonna tag up both the scouts. We see a player very slow in Big Door. It's like Flesh scores delaying in Big Door. Let's see what he does here. He's gonna walk up through elbow here as a aggression from Zia comes forward as well. As Don Dorito gets piped down, and Golden's gonna walk forward, pick off Terry, and here comes the soldier bombs, just cleaning up everybody on the side of BLANC. They're not walking forward as much as I've seen them in the past, and they're getting punished for it. They're just standing in the back, and they're just getting spammed down. We see a soldier very aggressive. We see Flescore all the way in secret right now, hiding. But Crazy's gonna spot him out and not go down either. That's pretty good.
That was a beautiful mid from box tap. I was watching from above, and just the coordination of the soldier bomb coming in from both sides, just completely stuffing BLANC. They had no idea it was coming, and it just wiped their whole team. So now W Bacon with a huge advantage, about 60% right now. Zonda is building that gun in the same position, and Lucrative's going to try to get the spam. They've been so aggressive in trying to get down this gun. Even if Lucrative dies, it's okay. I think the way that box tap is playing right now is contrary to what BLANC might expect, which would be to be pocketing Lucrative a lot, but
aren't pushing with this advantage. Oh, they're gonna go now, but Terry already has his Uber charge. Terry's at 97, 98, 99. He's gonna get his Uber now, and they are gonna pop it off pretty much without. They don't really need to, but they are gonna use it anyway and just clean up the rest of the players on box up. I don't know what they were doing. They took so long to get into that last point, and then the push just looked very uninspired. They just kind of waddled in through Shutter, spammed the gun, and Terry was just sat in spawn, got the Uber, and they just walked out and they wiped box tap except for W Bacon and Owen. The entirety of box tap is going to get their forward spawns though, so they are going to be able to hold this second point. W Bacon with a slight Uber advantage here, 20%. They're just going to go through choke here. What is this aggression? Why is BLANC so far back? They're just going to walk as Muse gets
that shot.
I did.
Oh my god,
That's
that was crazy.
unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, BLANC is just not prepared for box tap's aggression right now. They are not stopping. They do not fear. And BLANC is just really being put on the back foot right now, always on the defensive. Being pushed into this same last hole that they keep trying over and over again. And yeah, like they held it last time, but that was more like on box tap's failure. As the push comes in, once again, the sentry goes down, Sleepy goes down. There's a lot of cap time right now. Golden's still running around on the point until the Uber Heavy comes down onto him. And it looks like box tap's going to be held off for now. But still, that was a really risky place to be in if you're BLANC, and I could see a repush coming in very soon and taking them down.
Yeah, that was interesting. They took a double soldier Uber through river, and it's like both soldiers kind of fluffed up their jumps a little bit. They got juggled. They just didn't get the right C taps going, so their jumps weren't very effective. But they did pick off Sleepy, and here comes the aggression. Muse is going to get launched out of the choke point. He's very low in the corner. Has to go acquire a health pack as the soldier aggression from box tap is going to be pushing BLANC back, and ooh, Owen almost getting on to Terry there. Terry's got a slight advantage now. Again, the sentry going up in the same spot, man. I do not like the sentry position. It's just so easily spammed. I would rather see it by the stairs under there or top left to deny these constant sacks onto Terry so that they can't like get. So the issue with this gun is somebody bombs in from river, the tracking of the gun, it has a slight delay. So when it starts shooting at the soldier, he's going to be over by the central pillar in the middle of the point. And at that point, once it starts shooting, it's just going to launch the soldier to the left side of the map where Terry is. The issue with having your gun on opposite side of your medic is that it can just sometimes just launch a soldier directly into the path of your medic, as the gun is going to get spammed down again. And he's putting it back up in the same spot, man.
Yeah, he moved it down right in front of the point briefly. And okay, and there goes back. Owen's on spy, the secret spy man. Let's see what he can get done. Where is he right now? He is just hiding on the point. He's uncloaking on the point, trying to bait all the players in. And here should be the push from BoxTap. Lucrative coming in, launching all the stickies he can. The Uber's launched off. But yeah, this is not looking good for BLANC.
How do you use your Uber there and drop 3 players? That's not good. The full Uber charge advantage here come through. For BoxTap, they're gonna just run in through main. Their scout's very low, but they're instantly kill Sleepy, who is just chilling. Just chilling, man.
Wow. Okay, 3-0. That last round from BoxTap was played mostly beautifully. I mean, they've been really on point for this entire first half.
I would agree. I think I would argue that last round was just incredibly sloppy from BLANC. I don't think that BoxTap really was forcing the issue that much. BLANC just made mistakes that they shouldn't have made. They made a couple of big mistakes, like why wouldn't you hold choke there? Like, and it like for on that second point, how did they lose 3 players on a 2-player sack into last? I don't know. I mean, the cap point was, you had to look at the cap point. I think that was well played by BoxTap to force the entirety of BLANC to the point with the spy play. But it was just, I don't know. Like, if you're going to use the Uber there, you got to use it earlier. You got to save your players. You got to keep people alive. And that sentry gun positioning, just beating your head into the wall. We're taking a look at the stats really quick. Do we have Lucrative's sentry guns destroyed stat? You got that for us, Lou? No, I've got no sentry destroyed stats. We are going to take a look. Creation looks like he's topping out the scoreboard with kills with 15. The big thing to me is W Bacon dying 1 time and Terry dying 3. Both medics doing pretty good at staying alive, but W Bacon, the aggression from the BLANC soldiers, they're not doing the stuff that they usually do. I want to see them go behind. I want to see them, do these creative plays, but they're just really not pushing the issue that as much as I'd like to see it.
Yeah, overall, I would say BLANC is just kind of playing scared. Like, you can't get your soldiers behind if you're never in a position where you're like in a solid hold. When you're actually like in an aggressive position, they're always on the back foot, and it's just not letting them like breathe as a team. Going into this second half, I'm gonna watch Sleepy once again, see how BLANC responds to this mid as he rolls out through choke, trying to fire the early stickies. His health is good. Krajan and Terry come out through big door. Terry takes on some early spam. BLANC taking up the early point position. They want to take control of this bid now, but here comes BoxTap. Lucrative and Flexcourt goes down though.
Shot by Krajan. He just owns. Oh, Terry, nice surf up under the nipple to not take fall damage, and Golden's gonna go down. Terry with a huge surf to save his team. The Uber advantage. He's gonna go snag this health back over here to not get a cheeky frag from Owen, but they're all the way back at last. That was another choke rollout from BoxTap. I don't know. I think BLANC countered that very well by going right side, so they want the opponent's side on mid. So they stayed on the floor and they walked up their right side and kind of just stuffed BoxTap into choke. I don't think W Bacon even got into mid at all. I'm gonna be honest. He was very just passive that mid, and Lucrative died early, and then Flexcore got air shot. I mean, nothing much you can do there. We're gonna see finally a last push from BLANC. We're gonna see Krajan go in, snag the gun, and Owen. We're gonna see some cap time go down from Xanda. As the rest of the BLANC team back out, that's what I like to see. They only sacked 2. I think that's all you need on this last point. I'm not sure about the 4-player sacks. We're gonna see ZB jumping forward here in River. The trade's gonna come out on the soldier. This is a very bad trade. This is a very bad trade from the side of BoxTap. Terry's not even gonna have to use his Uber here.
Yeah,
I don't like that use at all.
The one thing that I think BLANC and Terry in particular has been doing really well is identifying where the trades are bad, where W Bacon is using his Uber poorly as Zia goes down, and just backing out into the right position, not using his Uber, or if he does, waiting for the exact right moment to do it so they have a much better Uber. That's, I think, the biggest advantage that BLANC has had in their playstyle so far in this match, as they are gearing up for another push.
Okay, so this time Lucrative is not in water. They're going to come through Shutter here, a pretty early use. Gun dies instantly, that's good. They need to take this high ground and stay on this high ground. They need to play point now because it's just a soldier there, and they are going to get a lot of time on the point. Good. That was a very good point. Like push. There was the entirety of box tap. Loves sitting in the spawn there, and BLANC punished them for that. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to kite the Uber by going into spawn, you just let the other team go to the point, and BLANC capitalized on that very well as they put in their first round in this match so far. I'm watching Flescore right now. He's going drop down, going to try to get a flank as Sleepy is hanging up there, but I don't think he's going to jump up as of yet. No, he's going to give up on it as BLANC has all the positioning on this point right now as Lucrative and Zia are down, and box tap is already out.
Just a lot of early damage from the side of from Sleepy into the big door, and then a huge ball over onto the noggin of Lucrative, and he bleeds out before his medic can get up to him. I'm not sure who launched that ball, but Lucrative definitely caught it with his face, and he is gonna bleed to death in the mid. Unluckers, as they say. That's ball in a nutshell. As we are going to see again even Ubers here. I'm gonna look for a double stack from Krajan and Xanda again, and probably an off class if they don't get what they're looking for.
Yeah, you can see Owen over there channeling his inner Xanda, building that gun in the same spot as Krajan tries to jump in, but he's out, noticing the gun, not gonna risk it.
The thing about this gun is that it's further back. It's not right up on the edge over here, so that means it can't get spammed by the what's it called? The Iron Bomber from Launchpad. It can be spammed to Soldier, but if a demo wants to spam it, he's gonna have to commit a lot more. But again, like just it's got the same issue. Like, okay, there we go. Zia is pressuring out the guy from Launchpad. I don't think BLANC was doing that at all, really. So Zia's gonna come in through Shutter and pressure out the guy that's spamming Krajan, really, who's spamming the gun. So that's a potential issue for the side of BLANC. If Krajan's pressured too much, he can't spam the gun. Here he goes now. He's gonna get the 3 rockets required to get the gun down, and he's doing it again. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Look at Xanda sneaking up.
Yeah.
Through water. He does get spotted before he can get onto the point. Actually takes out Flescore with a nice meat shot. Not gonna get any cap time though.
Yeah, that was kind of a double sack there from Krajan and Xanda when the gun was down. Owen was rebuilding at the time, and they did get 2 picks, so nothing doing from the side of box tap. They're not gonna elect to push out with the sentry gun and 2 down. Let's see. I see a sniper from Xanda. This is what I wanted to see. Let's get on the Xanda cam real quick and see where he's gonna go. He's gonna walk the long way. I think he's just gonna go up to river without showing himself. So he's gonna take the waddle around. So we're gonna be chilling right now for a bit. Zia's peeking in the lobby, seeing that nobody's hanging out here. Some free real estate over here right now. Krajan's gonna be spamming him out. There's gonna be a spam war between Zia and Krajan. Here comes a sniper though. We're gonna see him peek from, where is he? River.
He's in river.
Looking at a wall.
Just barely peeking around the corner now. See who he sees? He sees a scout. That's golden. Takes a shot and misses. So he's gonna be rotating back around now. Maybe try to get a shot in through main.
So this right here is the hold that it's very difficult to snipe a medic if he's standing in this corner. However, it's a lot easier to get a bomb onto him. So if you have a soldier come through main or from Launchpad, but I think main or river is like the best place to go. Here you can get a really easy bomb right onto the medic from this position because it's not really covered. I would like to see the gun be moved over to the left side to protect W Bacon a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree. And here comes the spam onto the sniper. He does go down nice from Flescore there. Does trade himself out, but yeah, I think it was worth it to take down that sniper.
Xanda died there for no reason. I think I don't know why they have Sleepy holding lobby here. He's holding Launchpad and Shutter instead of just sitting with a sniper and just sticking off his sniper. I think that was an easy Flescore frag for pretty much no negative. Yeah, I don't think the sniper Xanda would have gone down if he had Sickies and River with him. The gun's gonna get spammed down again.
Well, the thing about like sacrificing your sniper there, I think maybe they figured like after Xanda misses his first few shots, as he does go in again, and here comes the double sack from Krajan. So maybe that's what they were setting up for, so that Xanda could be on scout Like, because once your sniper like misses his first few shots, his likelihood of getting a good pick is lowered a lot. As actually Terry gets forced.
I don't. That was an interesting force. Yeah, that was. I don't know if Terry had to necessarily had to use her. I guess it's a little safer too, but he did. Yeah, I agree with you that the sniper probably wasn't gonna get a pick on the medic there. However, he was forcing the medic to play in a certain position that he couldn't. Like he had to be in a not ideal position because of the sniper. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a factor that you have to add in there when you are thinking about snipers. We are going to see a push out here. Terry's kind of caught out here. He's actually going to be leaving Big Door with his demo. They are going to be sending a player down into Wood, Baby Door, but Luca's got that covered. This is a slow push out from the side of Box Tap. They are going to get 2 frags onto Krajan and Xanda, so the flank is going to be down for BLANC. As they're going to be waddling in the mid. Terry does not have his Uber. This is going to be a free mid for Box Tap as well.
Yeah, just really clean mid take. BLANC not even going to try to contest. Terry coming up on his Uber now, and Xanda is back on the sniper class. Going to try to get some more shots. I don't see exactly where he is at the moment.
He's in the forward spawn.
Oh, he's in forwards. Going to try to get a cheeky shot as Box Tap pushes in. But they're not doing that as of yet. They're just chilling out. They are up 3-1 at the moment, just sitting on mid.
Yep. So we're chilling here. We got a sniper. I'm going to go grab a snap. And we're going to be watching this stalemate for a bit. See what goes on. We see aggression from Big Door right now from side of Box Tap. Lucrative's going to get body shot a couple times, so he's going to have to...
Wow, Lucrative goes down from the Stickies of Sleep. Really good from him there. Is that going to prompt the push, though, from BLANC? They are aggressing a little bit more. Going down into drop down, actually. Going to maybe get the surprise. As Box Tap is trying to get through choke, actually.
So much
popping their
damage.
Uber. And there's going to be a back tap going on, but ×5 on the point for BLANC on mid. They're going to get it before this back cap can go through. And now this is not looking like a good situation. If your Box Tap as BLANC is running through choke, they're Uber popped, and they're already on second.
Yeah, Terry's kind of low here. You see 4 players from the side of BLANC on the second point. Box Tap's going to elect to escape through Baby Door and just hightail it back to the last point, as they are going to snag up a heavy weapons man. A slight Uber advantage from the side of Box Tap. That was a very good play from BLANC. Nobody was watching drop down on Box Tap, and they got punished for it. You know, the pinch came in from choke with some spam, and then the bomb from Muse up to onto the point, basically, to get that force, and it's just a spam damage force, really. We're gonna see Muse Spee right now, as he's gonna be rotating up through river as well. We're gonna see the same exact gun location. This one's further in spawn though this time, and we're gonna see some galaxy brain traps on the ceiling from Lucrative right now. Expecting that Xanda sack through river, I believe. Not Xanda, excuse me, Krajan. But the spy is the big thing right here. He's crouching in with his gun out.
James Bond, he's in. He looks like he wants to rotate over to Secret, maybe? Or no, he's just standing there.
I think somebody on the side of Box Tap spy checked, you know? Did the spy class thing, and they know that he's on spy. So he's probably not going to be able to do anything. I would like to see them sack someone here, especially after they get that free Zia pick. Oh my god, he's a genius. Oh, he's cloaking now, but they spot out. Yeah. They knew he was there already, and they already had the frag on Zia. You can definitely send one other player into to sack there. I think they didn't want to send Krajan because they wouldn't have any soldiers. But I would love to see a Krajan sack at the same time as Muse is going in, excuse me. I mean, I don't think you lose anything from that since Zia is still dead. But we're going to see back to the cookie cutter lineup from BLANC. The gun is going up. Plus score is checking for any odd classes. This is a better gun location. I like this gun location more than the other locations that they've been using in the past.
Yeah, I would imagine that BLANC knows it's there. Yeah, they do, with the immediate pressure on it. But it's going to be doing a lot of work, and now BLANC is down 2. And no one's going to be pushing off of this as of yet. Actually, you can see Zia aggressing a little bit into the lobby. He wants to get a bomb onto Terry, hits one nice rocket onto Don Dorito, takes him down, is going to trade his life. But Box Tap is aggressing. Actually, the Stickies from Sleepy taking out Flescore, so stuffing the push out from Box Tap, and they're going to be back on last.
Yeah, that was a good from Zia to get a frag on Don Dorito. We're gonna see a gun going up in the corner over here. They again moved next to the boxes. It's hard to spam. It doesn't have as good of an angle though. I actually kind of like this gun if it's moved slightly off the wall, like not completely flush with the wall, because these boxes do block a lot of the sightline from it. But the dispenser is getting MVP right now, dishing out the heals, the ammunition, a lot of use there. We're gonna see a teleporter going up in the cone over here. What do you think of the cone teleporter, Caleb?
I love the cone teleporter. I think it's fabulous. I think it adds a whole new dimension to your last defense. This sentry gun position, this is my personal favorite sentry gun for Gully Wash Fast. I agree with you. I think it's better when it's not completely flush with the wall because of like how brutal the angle cutoff is. But the ability to shut down a push that comes in from Shutter, for example, is just like is so powerful.
Wait a minute. He's using the Eureka effect.
Eureka effect?
He's gonna teleport to his teleporter and just be there. Like,
brilliant.
He can just appear there. Like when they push in, he's just gonna be able to appear behind them. We are gonna see the sniper again from this time Xanda. It's gonna be Xanda again. He's gonna be peeking in river, kind of alone. This is kind of going for a hero shot. Not gonna see anything though. Can he get spammed out? Again, he's forcing the medic into an unfavorable position, and the gun cannot see W Beacon where he is right now. So that would be a fine. Oh no, the gun gets moved now.
Xanda gets the force onto Terry though, really like making the space into lobby as BLANC is going to come in now, see what they can get. Golden goes down, but Xanda in return, Trajan, yeah, and Muse goes down with the return Uber from W Bacon, and that's going to be a failed last push from BLANC Esports. Lucrative coming out into lobby, putting the sticks onto Baby Door, trying to cut off all the space as Flescore and W Bacon going up top, trying to get all the height they can to take on this second point. And where is Sleepy right now? Just got a kill onto Zia.
He's big door, trapping at big door.
Gotcha.
I think that's going to cancel the push. I think, yeah, Owen's still on Engine. I'm going back to Engine. Yeah, so I hope you guys all got your snacks. I got some dark chocolate covered almonds right now. I'm snacking on. The gun's going back up in this spot over here. Ready to get spammed down. We see a guy going into water this time. It's going to be Muse. Peeking in here. He's going to get some time on the point. And he's going to be fought by 3 players. Almost get the frag on the left score, but about a third of the cap down right now. And we're going to go back into building Uber charges. W Bacon has a slight disad here.
Yeah, the ad.
I'm always interested why he upgrades his stuff on the right side as opposed to the left side. Because if somebody like spams it, it's a lot easier to spam it down, I think, if it's on the left. I mean, it's on the right because there's less bodies over there. But I don't know.
The dispenser's going back up in that classic dispenser spot. We have Muse in water once again.
Yeah, we see a trade going down here between Flescore and Muse. Muse is going to kill himself, Xanda's going to feed, and Zia's going to throw the BM in chat with Imagine Casting.
Weird champ.
Alright, Zia, let's see what you do then, buddy. I'm on the Zia cam. Let's see if he's able to do anything as he's waddling in the lobby. We're gonna be very critical of Zia here now as he's gonna walk up through lower, few big door, unspotted, gets a big bomb in and gets air piped and gets absolutely owned by Sleepy. Get owned, Zia. It's okay, I shoutcasted it for you, Booster. Can I get some camera tours in chat? Thank you.
Yeah, that bomb from Zia not quite working out, not getting any damage onto Terry, actually staying at that full 150 as BLANC is moving forward a little bit into this river area.
They have a Muse heavy.
Yes.
Real quick, can somebody message Zia, tell him to do something because I'm watching only him now? Thank you.
I love the offensive heavy. I love heavy on offense, defense, heavy all the time. So BLANC is going in through Shutter, getting the Uber trade off. Is Terry going to be able to get up? The sentry goes down, but Don Dorito trade as BoxTab wants to move into lobby just a little bit. They're backing off into last now.
BLANC just killed Zia right before the gun, but right before he died to the soldier. That was very clutch. And
here comes the heavy.
Give me this heavy POV, Caleb.
I'm watching this heavy just spamming down the point, trying to get whatever he can. He's in river right now, not getting all the damage he needs as the frags are going in the way of BoxTab.
Heavy. It's a heavy v heavy.
And there's the answer. The heavy the heavy from BoxTap. I think Owen's going to be switching off here. Yeah, he's going back to scout as BoxTap is going to look to. Nope. Now Muse takes down Golden.
He gets there.
But Terry returned from Zia, so this is not looking like a good situation from BLANC Esports. BoxTap, their health's looking okay, and no medic on the side of BLANC. They need a recap second here, but after that they should be set up for a pretty decent last push. They have about a 75% Uber advantage. Muse is on Sniper. What do you think about the Sniper in this position?
I mean, he's in spawn. He can just switch right off whenever he feels like it. So he's just going to be looking in, trying to pick off somebody. It's going to cut down on... Once they know he's there, they cannot push through Big Door at all because he's just going to have such a big sightline in the ground. He's going to get spammed out by Flescore, though, and he's going to have to retreat back to his forward spawn as BLANC Fury is going to be coming up on 50-60% Uber right now. He's sniping in the forward spawn again. Again, shutting down as many angles. They are going to be coming through choke, though. He's going to miss his first shot onto the demo guy of Lucrative. And it's just preventing W Bacon from coming forward here. Now they see the soldier bomb. Now he's going to be pushed back to and forced to resupply. But Terry's got 90% Uber. I wouldn't mind seeing BLANC fight this second point, but it looks like they've already committed to back into last. Creation almost gets a frag onto Lucrative, but it's going to be Uber versus Uber here. Pretty slow push from the side of BoxTap, but we're going to be building the gun again. And we're back on, and this is season 2 of holding last, except we're on the other side of the map now.
Really exciting. Been waiting for the season premiere for, past 10 minutes. And we have that level 3 Sentry going up in that same classic Xanda spot. You know it, you love it. As we got them soldier spam going into River on the side of BoxTap, but everyone's rotating into lobby as they're preparing for what they want to do next. Flescore aggressing a little bit more in the River, trying to get some spam out.
The real question is, chat, how many people are BoxTap gonna sack here? Is it gonna be 3 or 4? Can I get in chat? 3 or 4? I need to see you guys. You need to vote right now. 3 or... There's 1.
Golden's in water, gets taken out. There's 2. We see
And,
several
like
3s in chat.
Yeah. 5-man. I wouldn't be surprised if Lucrative brought out the 5-man. That seems like something he would do.
BLANC wanting to aggress here. Soldiers jumping onto the second point. BoxTap is in a very strange position here as the Uber trade comes out. It's going to be a little better for BoxTap as BLANC just does not have a positioning. Is Terry going to get caught out here? It looks like he's about to die. Actually gets saved by Sleepy, and they're going to be running back to last. But the frags are actually in their advantage right now, so they're going to be coming right back out through lobby.
Terry just walks into a soldier! No!
No!
Why?
That was looking so good for them.
I'm so sad. That was a really good play from BLANC there. Donaru took the Uber in, and there, again, he got behind and was able to make people look at him while half the rest of BoxTap was going forward trying to pressure Terry and Sleepy in lobby. And they were able to pick off the players that were pressuring their combo. However, Terry just walks into a soldier and is feed. And yeah, so we're gonna see a big Uber, a 50% Uber advantage for W Bacon here, as they're gonna be recapping up the second point. They need to go quick here though, because they have been kind of slow about. They're building really fast on the side of Terry. No, he's still on Uber charge, no crits. Here comes the Uber charge. They're rotating River now. Again, very slow. They're not prepared to push immediately when the Uber is up. They're still buffing soldiers. These soldiers are still not buffed. This Uber's taking forever. They drop their scout. This is a terrible Uber charge. Creation goes down. And the Uber's at 90% for Terry. He's going to have to kite back into spawn to avoid dying instantly to the soldier aggression. But I don't think he even needs to use the Uber here because BoxTap is all dying.
Yeah, that push was kind of over before it even started. Look at Lucrative. He's just
going last.
He's just jumping.
He hits his head though. Lucrative bonks his head and can't back cap. Unfortunate.
Maybe that was the play all along. But yeah, just like you said, they were moving really, really slow to get into River. And then when they did pop, not only did they drop a player, but they popped so early that by the time their players were actually...
drop down? Oh, he's in a back out. Sorry, continue.
No, we see BLANC going back into mid. They get the pick onto Flescore. Not making anything happen in drop down, but they're going to get this easy cap as BoxTap wants to defend second. They get the pick onto Don Dorito. That's going to help Muse and Zia in a 1v1. Who's going to win it? Xanda's actually going to come in and get the chip shot onto Zia, finishing him off. So now this is going to be a second cap back to BLANC, so they're going to be pushing last.
Yeah.
Once again, a situation, we haven't seen for a good 3 minutes.
Yeah, this is wild. I see some lucrative fanboys in the chat from Antlers there. That's true. So, so I gotta ask, what do you think of these windows? Oh, we see a couple sacks here. I believe that's gonna be Muse or Xanda and Creation again. Yep, the double sack, the classic. Anyway, what do you think of these windows up here above the shutter door, Looser? They don't go anywhere, and they're not on the other side in the lobby. Oh, we see the Uber trade coming out here. Force from Zia. How did he get in? How does he get in? How is that allowed to happen? I don't know. It's pretty interesting. The positioning from BLANC as they Uber's gonna come out here on the side of box tap. They're gonna get 2 quick frags. They are gonna lose Flescar to Terry's perfectly aimed crossbow, and Don Doritos in here taking a scout 1v1, but the other scout has heals. So their whole when after they stack 2, they're having CP watch Shutter from below, and they're having a soldier Muse watch up top with a scout. I would much rather have them park Sleepy and River to completely deny that doorway, because demo in River is like one of the most terrifying things in the game. You literally can't do anything if there's a demo just watching River, and because of that, Zia is able to get in through River twice. Meanwhile, you should be having your soldier and your scout watching, the shutter doors, so that you can have the scout deny the soldier, and the soldier just, I don't know, he's just not as good as he is in River. I mean, that if you have the soldier in River versus another soldier, it's just asking for a trade instead of with your demo. We are going to see the box tap back up, though, because they knew they had a disad, and BLANC's going to recap, so right back to where we started. Here comes the sack. Zia's waddling up into stairs again. He is going to get no damage onto Terry as the classic Xanda creation sacks occur.
Yep, they get 2 frags onto Zia and Flescar, but it's not going to be enough for them to want to move on it. They're just holding up here at the top of River by the pack. And we can see Muse right here trying to spam a little bit from River, doing his classic thing, seeing if he can get anything on the gun, but it's not gonna do nothing. It's up to level 3 now as Muse jumping around in lobby, but the rest of BLANC back in this passive positioning they prefer to hold in for most of this match. And here they go.
Xanda sniper.
Xanda sniper. Gonna peek through River once again. He's tried this a few times. No, he's gonna rotate.
I would rather peek main. Oh, he
gets taken down from Zia, just right there. So that's gonna be the end to that sniper.
Yeah. I mean, Flescar's been pretty diligent on checking off classes this whole game, so they should know whenever they have a an off class, really. So we're gonna see I don't know, I kind of want them to pressure this with the sniper a little bit more, I'd rather see them, peek down. Oh, we see a demo trade coming out here. They don't know where the gun is. The gun is going to not die, so that's gonna be a no for the repush. There is a guy in water, though, as there's a lot of spam in the lobby, and Sleepy does go down. This guy in water is going to pressure the point. He's going to back up, though, pretty quick. I think that's Xanda down in water. As the repush is going to come back in through Shutter, but the distraction from Xanda let the entire rest of BLANC back in through Shutter. Creation's standing on the high ground, just shooting rockets down. Misses the air shot, unfortunately, and Xanda's going to die. It's so sticky, but Mute's going to come in with some quick cleanup onto Owen. You see it respawning Zia in. He's going to be able to get a lot of damage on his sword. He goes both of them. That's huge. Terry gets W big, and it's just Zia versus Terry here. Terry's going to die. He's going to get hit by the direct. Zia, 96 health. That was a very close push as the point was about half cap, but the respawn from Zia saved the round.
Yeah, that was a really, really crazy push. Some crazy plays coming out there. I saw a very nice direct from Creation to knock, I don't know who it was, right off the top of the point, but might have saved him that push. And one thing you have to consider at this point is that there are only 4 minutes left in this half, and BLANC is down 3-1, so they would have to get 2 rounds in 4 minutes if they want to tie up this game.
Oh yeah, there's 3. Oh my goodness, you're right. This game has been going on so long. I just got a notification booster. 5 gifted subs if TFTV makes box win. Contact your sources. Just let them know. Yep. Okay.
Well, we have that.
All right. We're gonna see a gun going up. We see a slight Uber advantage from Terry somehow, even though Oh, they're on crits.
Crits.
They're gonna bring this crits in through River as they get W
They
Bacon.
get
That's
W Bacon.
huge. Are they gonna get anything else though? Oh, they get some damage onto Lucrative as the soldiers. Everyone was
So
looking
much
at
cat
River,
time.
and the soldiers just run in. You're right, a lot of cat time. It's just Owen, the scout player, and he's gonna go in. The crits didn't do much, but it caused so much distraction that the rest of BLANC was just able to flood in different doors and get some quick and easy kills.
The time limit is finally forcing BLANC to take on that more aggressive playstyle that they've been hesitant to do so far. And it's working out for them. I love that crits play, taking advantage of W Bacon's poor positioning. And here we go across the points. Soldier bombs going everywhere. That's Zia actually going to take out Muse. That was a really good frag from him, but the frags are coming in the favor of BLANC for the most part. Now it's a 3v3 situation, but there's only health on the side of BLANC. Lucrative is at 3 HP on below the point, but now it's a 2-on-3 with Golden taking out Courageous.
Xattuu can win this. Xattuu can win this mid for his team right now. He needs to be in. They need to stay in. They cannot leave this. They need to walk up left. They're walking up right. You gotta watch out for the demo man right here. They're gonna delay. No, that's a good idea. Don't go that way. You need to go. Here comes our soldier. So Muse is back in the fight. They should be able to take this. Muse is gonna bomb into a scout, which is not always your smartest thing. He should get a bow right now. Get the bow. Thank you. As Xanna's gonna be taking some point presence. Here comes Zia. He's gonna get absolutely owned though. As W Bacon did go down, and so it's going to be a 50% Uber advantage, but it's dwindling very fast. That mid-fight took so long that it's only 50% ad here. I want to see them just leave a scout. They need to go to the last right now with everybody else. Creation's a little slow behind as they are going to be walking into lobby here. It looks like they're looking at Shutter here. There's no stickies on the outside. They're going to use right through the Pyro. This is a big Pyro. They need to kill this Pyro instantly. Oh, that took a long time. They need to focus this Heavy down instantly. Heavy's gonna take a lot of damage. He's gonna go down. The Uber's gonna be up for W Big. He's gonna use on the soldier, but there's only 3 players alive on the side of Box Tap as they are gonna be pressuring River. Oh, this is not a good position for Box Tap.
Trying to get the pressure onto Lucrative, getting the damage out, but Xanda takes him out. He's on the point. Flash score goes down. Xanda going huge, and that's going to be BLANC Esports tying up the game.
That was a perfect round from BLANC. That was very well played. They played that as well as they could have. That was awesome. I love to see that. I don't know what they were doing the first half of the game, but they are turning it on now. I want to see this aggression from Sleepy once again on this mid. It's going to be interesting to see if both teams are going to be willing to go to mid or if what's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is what BLANC has been missing this entire game. Just the ruthless aggression, matching Box Tap when they try to come in. And W Bacon is the first frag from Muse. That's really, really good. That's setting up things great for BLANC. There's a big bomb from Zia trying to return, but Terry's going to be well hidden. Actually, Terry goes down to Flesh Score. The big flank, only Owen alive for Box Tap. So this is going to be a mid over to BLANC Esports, but no heals.
That was fine from Box Tap. They just sold out for Terry because now BLANC cannot win. If they had the Uber up, it would be a little sus, but I think they're fine now. As we are look like, do we go do golden caps? We do golden caps. Awesome. I can't wait for more goalie wash.
More gully wash. That's what we love to see. 5 seconds left in this regular game time. 1 second, and that's going to be it. So, a 3-0 half in favor of BLANC this time.
Yeah, so 3-0, 3-0. They reverse 3-0 as we see. Looking at the stats, we have our NG players bottoming out the scoreboard as Owen. Poor Owen. I mean, honestly, you got to feel bad for the guy, you know? Because he was just on Engineer. Let's see. I need to take a look at the logs to see the 3-3. 15 minutes of Engineer. Ooh. Can I get a yikes in chat for 15 minutes of Engineer? That's a little rough there, guys. As that's a pretty exciting game, you know. Again, the standout players for me from both sides. Zia was the playmaker. He's topping it out on DPM, on kills. He's pretty average. The top kill is Courageous, actually. He's been doing work as the opposing soldier class. Toward the end of the game, you know, only 6 deaths for W Bacon, 8 deaths for Terry. That's very good from the both of them. We see a little bit of flip in the team stats, though. Still 20 frags in the favor of BLANC, while Box Tap have a lot, about 1,000 more damage to their name. Oh, we're going live already.
Golden Cap. Oh man, I'm going to be watching Zia on this mid. Been putting in so much work, rolling out through this big door. Classic pocket rollout, just staying with his medic. Gotta make sure W Bacon doesn't die on this mid, especially immediately like last time. Z is going for a big jump, rotates around to choke, not getting anything done, but here come the soldiers of BLANC, Muse, and Crazian, but Crazian goes down, Owen trades for him, but there goes Lucrative onto Terry. So this is going to be a very sticky situation for BLANC Esports if they don't kill W Bacon, but they do. Sleepy gets him.
What is he doing? Why did he do that? They had the mid one. He just walked into the demo. That's such a bad play from him. That was a very interesting mid. Lucrative rolled out choke like normal and then just dropped to the ground to meet his medic in big door, and they kind of played on the ground. As we see this 1v1 going down, Lucrative versus Xanda, and Xanda's going to chicken out of that fight as Lucrative was definitely ready to fight him there.
With his 12 HP, he escapes. He gets out with 2. Lucrative. Okay, so now we're going to be at essentially even Ubers. BLANC with a 10% advantage with the mid cap. Boxout going to be holding second. They want to hold this pretty close. Don't want to give up any unnecessary ground. We see just BLANC building on mid. They're doing a really good job building.
Just getting their Uber has not really been building that well. For some reason, he's been slower on the draw more than a couple of times to get his Uber charge. Looks like we're just gonna steal stalemate though. You know, I don't think anyone's gonna be able to push with either of these advantage. You know, it's not really that much of an advantage for Terry. All right, Xanda walks into the 18 people in choke. Look how many people BoxApp's playing in choke with. You know, they had all 6 players by choke and just I guess 5 because Owen was watching Big Door from afar. I'd want to see BLANC pressure Big Door a little bit more. You know, just try to pressure them with some spam, try to get in a bit, as we are going to see a sniper class from the side of Xanda to slow this game down even more. What are your thoughts of that, Looster? On this, because I know you enjoy watching Goalie Wash so much.
So we see Xanda peeking this Big Door, taking his first shot and missing, so they know there's a sniper now. And no one is peeking his sight lines. So Xanda's going to be scoping up, trying to get a little bit of an angle to the choke, but this is a very tight angle. He sees Zia, takes a shot, misses. Going to try to do something through Big Door once again. Looking at the door, seeing the shutter, takes some spam, 38 health.
I'm going to be honest, I don't like Sniper on this point. I would rather see them pressure someone into Big Door. You know, they've been having Xanda and Creation get behind, you know, as a double stacks and whatever. I want to see them try to get...
Whoa!
Oh, as I say that though, he snags Lucrative. That's pretty big.
Wow. That was really nice, just catching Lucrative completely off guard, standing
still. The
still.
comes out onto Muse, just forces you. He just walks into choke, and I don't think he did damage to Bacon. He just uses Uber. So that's gonna be a very bad Uber from W Bacon. They don't have him. They just use here. You need to catch out this medic. This is a free Uber charge. W Bacon's gonna be running all the way to mid.
Zia gets 2.
How are they losing the players? The Uber gonna get forced out here. Terry's gonna have to flash everybody. As W Bacon's gonna stay in Big Door, he's gonna be linking up with a scout on mid. How are they? They dropped on Burrito? How have BLANC fluffed this? They had that one. All they had to do was choose their Uber, and they're gonna drop all their players. Terry's gonna try to save Big Door, but he's gonna go down this. Turned around so hard on BLANC as they're gonna lose this fight somehow.
What?
That's unbelievable. That is the biggest star I've ever seen in my life.
Nah, here's what was. It was the calculated play from Lucrative. He meant to be standing still. He meant to get headshot. And now...
How did they not kill W Bacon? He ran all the way to mid. I don't understand.
And now everything is going in the favor of BoxApp with their big brain 300 IQ play. As they're now trying to shoot some stickies through main, backing off into this lobby area, trying to set up what kind of push they want to take. They're at 90% Uber right now, W Bacon. Do they want to go through River? I would like to see them set up a push soon. Don't let Xanda get that full gun up. It's only a level 1 right now as they're posturing towards River. They pop really, really early. Golden goes down to water.
Uber.
Golden goes down. Sentry and Terry are already dead. So this is looking really good. If your box cap Muse pretty low. The Xanda heavy doing a lot of work though, pressuring up the players, and only W Bacon alive at this point at 70 health. It looks like he is going to get out through the Big Door, but man, kind of a beef push on the side of BoxApp.
They were trying to do too much. They had both soldiers, a demo, and a scout all get flashed during that Uber, and that was just it was a very bad Uber. I don't know what this theory is of the double soldier Uber through river that Lucative's trying to do, it's not working out. It hasn't worked before, and it didn't work that time. They did get Terry, as we're going to see the BLANC players just pushing through drop down without even an Uber charge. They're going to get into mid super quick. They're going to get drop a player very low. Flexible goes down. He trades out for creation though. Terry's going to rotate all the way down to big door. So they are going to, looks like they're going to leave this fight as Steve is alone in choke. He's going to get bombed right now by Zia. He's going to get stuck in the choke though, as they are going to frag Zia and Golden as WBacon peeks at the choke, but somehow he lives. This guy's a genius. This guy is the mastermind of peeking into places he shouldn't be and just waddling out. How did he escape?
I love that drop down push from BLANC, even without Uber, just the confidence to move in. As they are now capping up mid, Lucrative's trying to do whatever he can to stop them. He does, but he picks up Cherry! No!
Oh no!
And Krajan as well for the cherry on top, as BLANC is now way out of there. And BoxTap has the ability to just move forward as they please.
This is a very bad situation for BLANC. I don't know. I mean, they can hold last. They've shown that they've been able to do it before. There's a sniper on the side of Xander right now. No sentry. I want to see him just build a sentry gun. The sentry gun's been delaying their pushes a lot. I don't know where he's sniping from. He's sniping from river. Not going to get anything. As side of BLANC's going to be trying to buff up here. They're at 40%. They're not going to get this Uber in time. Let's see what BoxTap want to do. I don't want to see a double soldier push. I just want to see a demo scout through main, as if that's exactly what they're going to do. Here comes the demo. They're going to spam down the gun. No frags quite yet, as we're going to see a soldiers kind of trade out in lobby. The Uber's over, but they BoxTap got a very good position here. They're going to pick off Krajan. Steve's going to be peeking out from they didn't get any heals onto the heavy though. That's very bad. It's just Sleepy and Water and Muse who's bombing, and now he's gonna die. It's just up to Sleepy. He's gonna get piped down by Lucrative, and Lucrative's gonna win the game for BoxTap. A fitting end to this slugfest. This game, this wild, slow, painful, but somehow still very entertaining game.
Yeah, that really was a slugfest.
I'm tired now.
Yeah, just a wallops back and forth between these two teams, making great plays and then mistakes, capitalizing on each other's mistakes, and just going back and forth and back and forth. Yeah, lots of fun for the casters, as they're saying in the game chat. But wow, 4-3 in favor of the BoxTap. I think in general, especially in that first half, they looked to be the team primarily in charge. They had a very strong start. That second half was looking a lot better for BLANC. They fixed a lot of their mistakes from the first half and started capitalizing on like WBacon's poor positioning at times. But
big things. Big shout out to Antlers gifting tier 1 subs to Uni, Green, Gatorade, Whack, Looster. Looster sub to your own channel. That's wild. Alpha and Shim. All right, so one thing that stands out to me is the big NG made himself, Owen with 100 DPM. Poor guy. Did he even get to play the game? Probably not. Honestly, man of the match for me, hands down, has got to be Zia. He made his plays. He did what he needed to do. He got some big forces out onto Terry. He got damage out. He got the frags. He died 39 times. I mean, what more can you ask? This guy died 39 times and still did 307 DPM. That's like, what, 4 whole minutes of being dead?
He wanted to cast.
Yeah, that was a fun game. Honestly, the big thing for me though is that BLANC could have won this game in Golden Cap 2 or 3 separate times. They threw that fight on second so hard. All they had to do was use their Uber, kill WBacon, get the frags, but instead they tried to milk their Uber. They tried to play around the point, try and get the cap, and then using the Uber going to last. But if you wipe everybody on second, you don't have to use your Uber to last, because you already killed all of them and you just cap. That was such a poor play from the side of BLANC. Miscommunication, I think, was their downfall this whole game, with how they were stacking, how their holds were very different. The plays from Lucrative didn't really make sense, but I guess they worked. You know, the mids were very interesting, watching them play around mid. They worked out most of the time, but again, my man of the match is Zia. He did what he had to do. I think on the side of BLANC, Krajan, and Xanda showed up. I was looking for a little bit more from Sleepy, but he just didn't show up this match, unfortunately.
My guy on BLANC is Mr. Don Dorito, dropping 36 frags. I think top fragging in the server.
You are correct.
Yeah, only got 175 DPM, but he was putting in a lot of work with that cleanup. Every single time there was a team fight and BLANC was winning, it was all Don Dorito just getting, I guess, just those chip shots. Listening to the calls, the focus fire, just being a real team player, and it was paying off for him. But
yeah, that was good. I think the thing for me is honestly the underutilization or the misutilization of off classes from BLANC as well. They had that heavy come out of the right spawn, and Terry was on the left, and that heavy just had 300 health. That heavy, I think it's a lot more value if he comes out left side with the medic, gets those crit buffs, gets up to 450. I think that's potentially a holdable fight for BLANC. The sentry guns were very poor. They just got spammed down by Lucrative countless times. There's no destructions on this, right? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
But it's we see Krajan taking 139 health packs. That's wild. But yeah, I don't know. It's just it was back and forth. That drop at the end from Terry was unfortunate. I don't blame him for that. I do blame him for dropping 3 players on second, though. That was the game-winning push. That was their winning fight right there, and they let W Bacon live by running the mid and just not being aggressive. I don't like that play style. They play aggressive. They play well when they play aggressive, and
yeah,
that's what it is. But yeah, Zia, you own, dude. Good job, man. Good job to everybody in this match. It was very boring for quite a bit, but it was actually very entertaining toward the end, and I had fun casting. Anything else you want to say, Caleb?
Just well played to both teams. I think everyone did their share. BLANC Esports, I think, like you said, could benefit from embracing that aggression a little bit more. They have these really passive holds, which work out for them. A lot of the time, it's very safe, and Terry's good about milking the Uber. But when it comes to transitioning that hold to a push, that's where it sometimes fails them. And this game came down to some crucial mistakes, really, from both teams in specific situations, and it just happened to favor Box Tap in the end. But this really could have gone either way. It was a very close match between two pretty evenly skilled teams. So just well played, and yeah, it was fun to cast.
Yeah, that was fun. Shout out to resident Box Tap fangirl Antlers. Thank you for showing up in the chat, being supportive. Shout out to all you guys watching. Especially shout out to Looser for sticking through. I know his favorite map is Goalie Watch. He loves spectating Goalie Watch for an hour, 54 minutes. So there you go. Shout out to Caleb for casting with me. That was super fun. Shout out to the entire Team Fortress TV community. We love you guys, and we'll hopefully be back soon. When's our next cat slew? Yep, probably tomorrow. You heard it from here. I don't know if you could hear him or not, but that's when it's going to be. Shout out to our 69 viewers. Can I get a nice in chat, please? Thank you so much. All right, and is that all from you, Caleb?
Yeah, that's it. I hope everyone has a good night.
Thank you from everyone here at teamfortress.tv for the cast today. We're going to be signing off now. Thank you so much, you guys. See you later.